Okay, I'll just get out my big old storybook here, and I'll read you a story of, let's see, how about Cinderella? Everybody want to hear the story of Cinderella? Okay, here we go. Now, once upon a time, there was a lovely girl named Cinderella, and she lived with her evil stepmother and two stepsisters, and they were all three as ugly as old tomcats.
Cinderella? Cinderella, come in here, you wretched child.
Now, that's the stepmother. She's 6 kinds of nasty.
Did you call stepmother dear?
That's Cinderella. She's a good kid.
Cinderella, I have some very important news for you.
Now, listen closely, and you're going to hear all about the big royal ball that the prince is giving.
Cinderella, Granny is not feeling well. I want you to bring her a basket of goodies.
A basket of goodies, but that's not in the story.
Oh, my poor dear Granny.
Wait a minute. Stop the story.
What's the matter with you, doggy?
Well, excuse me, ma'am, you see, but you got it all wrong. Because Little Red Riding Hood goes to Granny's house, Cinderella goes to the big ball that the prince is giving.
Oh, but I just couldn't go to the ball and have a good time knowing that my dear old Granny was not feeling well.
Exactly, child. Now, here's your basket. You just run along to Granny's. Here we go.
Oh, brother, I guess we're going to tell that story instead. Let me find it here. Okay, here we go. Now then, Cinderella, strange as it may seem, went gaily skipping through the forest on the way to Granny's house. Now listen closely, because here comes the scary part. It says in the book here that while she was walking along, 2 evil eyes were watching her from a thicket. Suddenly a huge hairy beast leaped out and said,
Hi there. My name is Hansel.
Now wait a second. You're supposed to be a wolf.
Oh, no. I'm a little boy named Hansel.
Well, my gracious mercy me. Hello, Hansel. I'm Cinderella.
Now, hold on there, boy. Now, Hansel, you're in the wrong story.
I am?
Sure. Now, come over. I'll show it to you right here in the storybook. See, it says right here, Hansel and Gretel went walking through the woods together.
Oh, yes, that's what we're doing, all right.
You are?
Sure.
Well, then where's Gretel?
Oh, she's right over there. Should I go get her?
Sure, I guess so.
I'll be right back.
Oh, brother.
Pardon me, doggy. I feel that I must go on to Granny's house. Please tell Hansel farewell, and that I should like to meet Gretel some other time.
Right, fine. I'll tell him. It sure is getting complicated, you know.
Hi there again, doggy.
Oh, yes.
Would you still like to meet Gretel?
I'd love to.
All right. Gretel, come on in here, girl. Come on.
Good grief, Gretel is a cow.
Oh, yes. I'm taking her to market to sell her for a bag of magic beans.
Magic beans? But that's Jack and the Beanstalk.
Hansel and the Beanstalk.
Sure. Have it your own way, Hansel and the Beanstalk. I don't think you'll be able to sell that cow, though, because she's pretty funny looking.
Oh, well, that may be, but she's a very special cow. She jumps.
Your cow jumps?
Sure. Here, I'll show you. Gretel, jump. Jump, girl. Jump.
Wow.
There she goes, headed straight for the moon.
The moon?
The moon.
And the cow jumped over the moon.
That's right.
I should have guessed.
Gretel is a really great cow.
Well, listen, Hansel, this is all very interesting, but see, I got to get back to telling the story about Cinderella bringing her granny a basket of goodies.
Oh, fine. I have to be on my way to the marketplace. Goodbye,
Okay.
doggy.
Yeah, fine. So much for him. Now, let's see. Let me get back to the story. Okay, here we go. Now, Little Red Cinderella, or whatever her name is, went skipping through the forest to Granny's. But when she got there, she found...
Nobody home.
That's impossible. The wolf should be there dressed as Granny.
No one is here. But there is something on the table.
What's that?
3 bowls of porridge.
3 bowls of porridge? But that's the 3 bears. Oh, boy. Now, where's that story? Okay, here we go. Now, Goldie, Little Red Cinderella... Anyway, she was so hungry after her long walk that Little Red Cinderlocks sat right down and tasted the porridge in the great big bowl.
Oh, that is too hot.
And the next bowl was probably too cold.
You're right, but that itty-bitty baby-sized bowl is just right. I will eat it all up.
And so Cinderella ate all the porridge in the little bitty baby bowl.
Wait!
And,
Hark! What do I hear?
Well, it's probably the three bears coming home.
No, it does not sound like bears coming home.
Well, what does it sound like?
It sounds more like a cow falling out of the sky.
Good grief! It's Gretel when she's returned from the moon.
Well, so this is Gretel. What a pretty cow. I shall kiss her on the nose.
It's a magical transformation.
Why, look, for gracious sake. Gretel the cow has turned into a fairy godmother.
Hello there.
Hot dog, we're back to Cinderella.
Yes, Cinderella, and tonight you shall go to the ball and meet the prince of your dreams.
And so, Cinderella married the prince, Hansel climbed the beanstalk, Gretel came down from the moon, the three bears returned from their walk, the porridge cooled off, and they lived happily ever after. Ugh.